Yes, sir. Greetings in the mighty name of Rastafari again. You know, see, give thanks. Yeah, so we are continuing with the sharing of the experience inside of the GP penitentiary, Mm-hmm. Today we'll talk about the clear and apparent dangers within the system, see, and how certain people um, prey upon the vulnerable both ways. Like it's next to, and the vulnerable mean people who with lack of resource, people will get abandoned, people when nobody visit them and take care of them or assist them with law process. People who can't read, because you have people who get visit and them type of thing, then them can't read for create a defense for that which them charge for. Them can't read. Them done in a mess because them couldn't read the statement where them did sign and them way there before them come in there. Yes, there is hopes as well, but you have to have the links and the connections and the characteristics and credibility to acquire them assistance because I had a prisoner within the system of go give them assistance there. You know, see that other prisoner illegally. You know, see it. And every man and any man I go sit down and chat to any man I discuss any case. You get what I say? As already established. You know, see it. So, in that sense, even a man will get visit and get certain things, find himself as a vulnerable prisoner too. You know, see it. So, them are the one who becomes press button, a lot of them through desperation. And you got some man now where attention seeker, the crime where them do a road, it wasn't so much of an acceptable crime and thing like that, and him yearn for the attention, a real gangster. And them way they saw him try push a facade and a profile where him tough and him will do anything just for, you know what I say? For appear in a good light with the brand them, the name brand them and thing like that. You know, see it and you find say them dangerous. Dangerous. You know, see, because like me say them hurt people for no reason. Them hurt people where them don't know when I do them nothing. You know, see, them hurt somebody where they done no like or where the general no like just for they done like them and be on par with them. You know, see, them one the dangerous because them a get visit, them a get money, them a get take care of, but them just have this need for attention. You know, see it recklessly without regard for them own freedom or liberty because it's like attention, yeah, and acceptance. You know, see some youth crave that, especially in a Jamaican society again through lack of resources. See, so the vulnerable prisoner them now isn't, you know me I say them just like gazelles out in the Sahara. You know see it with bear lions. You know see that gazelle usually more than lions. You know see it. So it's like a that scenario. See, so the vulnerable prisoner now, as like me I say as a rule, it's in your best interest not to really accept favors. Because again a lot of favors come at a cost. You know, see, you have to return the favor that somehow through some level of loyalty. You know, see, and a man usually come to you and ask you to do something because I know you're vulnerable, you're defenseless as well. See, and him don't have him things set up and line up. See, and him want to use you for a certain task. So he just come to you and suggest that, and when you look on the alternative, it's easier you can do it and go under the protection of them or openly support or become a member of the cause now or something like that. You know see so whole heap of vulnerable youth as well get drawn in, you know see, brainwashed, seduced, you know see, through them belly and all them thing there. See? So again, not because you're vulnerable, you can live off of the tree with more respectful for maintaining independence and name the government food. See? And stay on yourself, stay at your cell door, stay out of company. Them life the possible too. You know, see? But again, a whole heap of suffering and probably the suffering more intense. Usually more intense to them type of people because them struggling without association and things like that. It wicked. See, but you have to skillful for navigate it. You can skillfully navigate it, and still make it out with your sanity and things like that without much trouble. See, because me myself wasn't immune to trouble, as we already established. You get what I said? See, so the man now without the character, somewhat, I didn't know. See, still prone to certain things, but it better you eat off of the tree and keep yourself independent and see other people with, but then see, it not gonna really affect you. You can avoid it, see, to a certain degree. See, yeah, you did have two youth in particular where one of them looked like he was a deportee. See, him tall and black, tall like a papachi, and him black like Sudanese African. See, be trouble him give. The man them him had the ideal representation of what me talk about with the man them we just need attention. Cause him look like he's just a father figure in need. And him wish him father was a bad man. Maybe him father was a gangster, a name brand gangster or something, and never get the attention we need from him. So certain name brand gangster in the know where him respect and look up to and love and thing that me don't know how. You see it like again. Being a deportee again and giving the whole thing surrounding deportee and thing like that. In the sun now we get a lot of deportee, especially a fame, age and caliber, extra drive for want to prove himself type of thing as well. I think that was the main reason. You see. But believe you me, some silly stupid things what the man them send him go do. Knowing the ramification, and him himself aware right too. But again, without care for him, really, or sometimes boredom, or just power proving. Think enough man do some things in there for prove, say, yeah, him can do it. See, certain irrelevant things, certain things are unnecessary. See, but you have press button for lease. See, it's like you can chew up a kind. See, and press button it just turn in a press button. See, I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, man, and like I said, them dangerous. See, and now the other rest of vulnerable prisoner them now when we try to separate themselves from them type of thing, that then becomes a target. See, then becomes a target for them money, for prove them not so well then target like for instance somebody send them for go target them, but no, them a man where a punching back them now. You get what I say? And you do them thing there. You certain man don't care. So again, entertainment, all them thing there, another man get beaten by another man, and then enough circumstance. Vulnerable man, but to certain man no entertainment that, and them way there, and I saw them show authority and them power, like, by who are you that from who a bad man or rewarding who whatever deserve what and thing like that. See? No, them money are the type of man them know we get through certain things like I tell you, and them can give a vulnerable man a whole cigarette for smoke for himself and the crowd and thing like that, and him feel good. Him can give him a spliff, him will light up him spliff and give him the tail or give him a fight and them way and them. You know what I say, every man. You know what I say? And him now feel a certain level of acceptance and them little way there. See? So even though them way a certain way where them dry in a certain youth or vulnerable. See? Get them dependent on them because again you have certain access and resource. Make it easier. And enough youth now naive. Sometimes the new man them most of the time, the new man them naive, them just get sucked in. See it and committed. Guilty by association too. See, because you ain't no vibes or nothing, you just a chat and you just a hear man and you just a hang out with man. And them man the enemy, them ain't no watching or wondering if you is an enemy now too. No, you is an enemy now. See, like it or not. So again, from you start associate yourself certain way You know, see, it becomes a target. A man just want to see you one time, You know, see. So even so, again, you're there upon the block and you want to hear the virgin. The man there go to you and him not have nothing. The man there war. You know, see it. You just don't want to hear one when the other one to see. Or you don't want to hang out with one when the other one to see. You know, see it. You just want to be by yourself until that sort out itself. More time I say you have to digit as known as it is and gangsters you want to be in there. I say you have to do it more time. You know, see it. Militantly detach yourself from the situation. You know, see, because you will get sucked in just by a man seeing a yellow man or see a smile and a chat or take a joke from a man or something like that. You know, see it. And vulnerable prisoners are usually the ones who get sucked into that easily and find themselves on the end of a knife blade. You know, see, sometimes on a stretcher. You get what I say? And like me say, it's like it's easier to get away with murder inside a prison. It's easier to get away with murder inside a prison than a road. Because you nah get nobody come be witness for you. Most of the time, no man, it not so. That's why most of the time I premeditated the murder them happen. Yeah, because obviously you have water, you have water and a sentry box up there, with a rifle. So you the authority to shoot you. See? So you have to stay out of for them sight of vision, line of vision. You know, see? And you have to stay out of the sight. You basically stay out of the sight of the authorities. And you have whole heap of blind spot. You have blind spot more than what John read about. You get what I say? Where a man can take you out easy and don't get seen. Yes, by the authorities. See? People see, but not by the authorities. And prisoner, nah being a witness. Prisoner not see nothing. Never get that happen. Me no know about now, but you never get that happen. No man not see. And in the so, like me I say again, significantly, see, in the so, or ironically, while they pursue crimes like police or free police, it's like them not have like interest for them not. It's like them not too. You know what I say? I don't know how them look upon it, but in the so crime not get the same level of attention like what crime get out of road. And in the so a smaller circumference, a smaller everything smaller in the so more should be, but what are the business with that? I don't know if I the paperwork and them thing there. You know see it, but in there, to be fair, to be frank, most crime, man get away with most crime through the actions of water. See, or the non-actions of water. You see, water could have do a lot more for prevent and prosecute crimes. We happen inside of the prison. Me just want to get that out there. See, but enough of them interested that it happen, and that's and them not ask or try to seek witness with no whole heap of effort. So I just say, no, I never did that. I don't know nothing about that. See, and I say, I just eat that. You see it. Another life lasts, throw him on a stretcher, him gone out through the door. Man get injured, chop up, send him round the back, and I eat that for him. You understand what I say? So again, there's little or no punishment for hurt another man inside a GP. You get away with that easy. See? What I see, because and all the while a man now successfully strike and get away. See? A lot of time a man prepare himself as well, ready for fight back. A lot of time the strike not that effective, that's it, incapacitate the victim. See? A lot of time the victim put up back a hell of a fight, and a lot of time, in a lot of cases, and water come down and the whole section will get all beaten. Because from water papa and now when the incident happening in progress, remember me tell you, woo! Because water the best part time of a big prisoner. and beat everybody. Good, the bad, and the indifferent. You are just prisoner them time. Like I said before, if you come through the gate there, you condemn. You're not good. You see, you just whether remand, short sentence, long term sentence, hard labor, or whatever, a condemned prisoner you is. You get treatment like a condemned prisoner sentenced to death. You get what I'm saying? And at that, you have to navigate the threat of death every God given day. No man can tell me say I lie, me I tell you. For him thing might different. For him psychosis might different. Can I tell you, some man think some man enjoy certain things. Some man thrive by certain things. That's why man, some man will claim say them a Dan or some man will claim say them a name brand now. Recruit vulnerable prisoner in that way when we did that outline before and use them for further perpetuate them thirst for blood and them are them sadistic are them thirst for sadism, them taste for sadism. See? Cause and also badness go. It's like say well them have to have a refill of wickedness, of wicked actions. Every so often. You don't have to carry them wicked carry wicked gas station go get wicked gas. You see, and the youth them used to do that, whether them like it yes or no. So again, you might ask what the purpose of this argument, which some people do. Can't believe some people must say I play with them parents' phone. You see, the purpose of this whole argument is to show you, prepare those who are preparing themselves for a certain route. You see, this side of the coin is rarely being told. You see, so we are prepare them for what is next to come, if not death. You see, that them started, and this is the principle of the institution as according to the inmates. You see, so when you go there, it's in your best interest to abide by it, because it make a semblance of civility exist. And that is the most elusive thing inside of the GP system. Civility. Majority people were dead. Majority people who can afford to manipulate the system thrive under chaos. See? So even you as a friend dead, or a so-called member of the gang get hurt, dead, or injured a certain way, that ticklish fancy as well. Obviously, it's just blood or blood. You see, yeah. See, so that all you that I'm telling you about where them used to suppress, him have the most enemy in the world right now. See, because I used to go around through the prison anywhere where them send him and just go stab people. You have another tall one again now. Him call himself Lord Evil. Him not tall, but him have a good height and him thick and him black like Sudanese too. Them time like Cape Town and Buju Banton and sing about Rasta and the old culture and awareness I go on in a see that's all them time when me get introduced and start observe and accept certain things about myself. In terms of Rastafari, right? I mean, the day I'm from, I go there and I see him and I say, yeah, because all them blacks longer than mine. And I say, John, another young youth was see the thing before me start, probably. Me see it as a potential kind of connection. You know what I say? But me I tell you, say, before long, last time I see the youth in action, man, pan the black, and him a press button too, The man big and thicker than the man that we are pressing button, You see? Because the man we are pressing button little so. And one day him violate. Me don't know how him violate the man, because I say the man lick us up. See? Me can call name, but me not sure if the man drop out. And the man a militant soldier. Me not sure if my life, see? But the man lick us up. During them time now, remember the smallest man pan the black. Them time there. Whoever familiar with the thing them time there. Small. So the little man hold him and drape him and say upstairs, The man punch him till him face swell, Him hide them and all them things there and him just stand up and take. Basically like him a bend down and I take the punch them. You see, that how much control him is under by him belly and by lack of resource. and things like that. You know, see. Yeah, man. You know, see. One of my greatest or let me say my greatest one of my best potential in there was the little reading what me could do. Hear me I read and it sound like a maths me I do. Or a ABC me I do. People are like criticize and them thing there. Well, that level of reading was gold. I'm not sure if I said this in another video already, but that level of reading was gold. You see, yeah, I was like a lion amongst kittens. Yeah, man, I really talk about man like a big kitten around me, man. I step through like a lion, man. You know, see, and them give respect for that. Because you can read them code paper for them. You can help them create and them case. You can help them make them case. You understand what I say? And that's something of the most necessary thing that when you find yourself behind the bars. See? No matter, remember me tell you, you say if you can't read what them writing at the statement, you cannot tell them what happening, you know, and them that they are right and you think are right, them are right, but them are create, them are frame you, you know, and give you, make you sign to it, you know, and then you got a quote and them say they don't know say you sign that, and at then time they realize say, I know where you say them right on the statement, you know. See? So one of the most critical thing that in a bad man thing, reading and writing. Cause so you get to defend yourself if you get a chance to defend yourself in a court. You know, see it? Cause a lot of time, like me say, the justice system lazy and it not do it work thoroughly as should have or as can be. You know, see, so there's a whole heap of leeway and loophole in for them cases when them present it. Because again, through the limited resource and knowledge that Jamaican have, them not have to put much effort into doing for them things. Jamaican is susceptible to a point where them actually accept the stereotype to a degree. So, and that way I try cut out and I try reinform and educate people and make them know them true potential and knowledge and worked through this medium. You understand what I say? So the purpose of this argument or this video is to teach the youth them from my experience what the reward is, what to expect on the other side. You know, it's not pretty. You see, something me always tell my youth them, you can be a gunman if you want. You can come be whatever you want to be, but do this for me. You know. So that's when you're ready, you can, and when you do it, you can go do what you want to do. See, just finish school for me. See, and what you want to do is up to you. See, let's ask you to do this. See, yeah. So far, like I say, you don't know. Me give thanks. Yesterday, one of them get accepted in a London School of Law. You see. Yes, and I give thanks. So share, like, and subscribe. More bless. Keep the comments coming. Make we reason. You know, see, Rastafari.